You're watching Action News at 11, live, local, late breaking.
Well, the first day of August tomorrow, and it's not going to be a sizzler as we might expect this time of year. Brian Peterson in for Cort with good news in our first forecast. Good evening, Brian.
Good evening, and good news indeed. No triple digits today. No triple digits in the forecast. It indeed is hard to believe that we are starting August here in the North Valley. Let's take a look at the satellite and see what we saw today. That area of moisture that had been working its way up from the south, giving Los Angeles actually a lot of wet and scary weather, has moved on to the east, taking with it the threat of thunderstorms, at least in the Sierras. We had some thunderstorms happening up along the northern counties earlier this evening. Those two should be wrapping up just about now. That cooling that's coming here in the next couple of days going to be very mild, but it's going to be just right. It's going in the right direction, down. We'll see temperatures about 3 to 4 degrees cooler later in the week. Tonight in the valley, we're going to see lows in the mid-60s, and in the mountains, lows in the 50s. I'll have more weather details coming up later in the newscast.
Thank you, Brian. The Chico Air Museum lands.
August is going to be coming in just a little below normal. I'll have all the details when Action News continues. Wow, it's the end of July and no triple digits today. In fact, no triple digits for the forecast. In fact, this is hard to believe that July is done and we're just starting one of the hottest times of the year, at least for us. Let's take a look and see what's going on right now. 81 in Redding, 78 in Red Bluff, 78 in Chico, 77 in Oroville. Up on the ridge, 76 in Paradise, 65 in Quincy, 58 in Chester, 68 in Boerne, and in Weaverville and Hayfork, it is 65 degrees. Let's take a look at the visible satellite. As you can see, a lot going on everywhere except right above us right here. We have a marine layer happening over here, and that monsoon moisture was working its way up the spine of the Sierra the last couple days, giving us the chance of some thunderstorms. That chance is pretty much gone to the east. We did have some thunderstorm activity up along the northern counties of Trinity and Siskiyou. Those thunderstorms should be on their way out as well. Let's take a look and see what high temperatures happened today. Redding only got up to 98 degrees. Look at that. No triple digits anywhere. Red Bluff 97, 91 in Chico and Oroville, 89 in Paradise, 92 in Quincy, 88 in Chester, 89 in Boerne, and 95 in Weaverville and Hayfork. And here's the AccuWeather headlines. Below normal start for August. I just love saying that. Mountain thunderstorms right now are leaving the area, and just a little cooler next week. And this is why. We see that we've got a little bit of a low pressure just dipping down. It's going to really graze the top part of the state here, but it's going to be just enough to push those temperatures down 3 to 4 degrees over the next several days. You can see that what is really happening upstairs here, those clouds are going to trim right around the top part of the state, probably not giving us much in the way of cloud cover, but again, just giving us those nice cooler temperatures. Let's take a look and see what we'll have going for us tomorrow. In the northern mountains, Wairika 94, 86 in Mount Shasta, 92 in Weaverville, 98 in Hayfork, and in the Sierra and Cascades, Alturas, 90 degrees, 89 in Susanville, 91 in Quincy, 86 in Chester, 85 in Shingletown, and on the ridge, a nice day in store. Paradise, 90, 89 in Magalia, and 85 in Forest Ranch. Up in Redding tonight, 67 degrees, 66 in Red Bluff, and 65 in Corning with light southeast winds. And tomorrow, 98 degrees, 97 in Red Bluff, and 96 in Corning. In the Mid-Valley, 63 in Chico, 60 in Marysville, Yuba City, and 65 in Oroville with light southeast winds. And for tomorrow, looks like low to mid-90s, 93 in Chico, 95 in Marysville, and 94 in Gridley. And taking a look at the 7-day forecast in Chico tomorrow, starting off 93 degrees, keeping that same trend until Thursday. 90 degrees gets nice and mild. I think we can call that mild this time of year. Up to 91 by week's end in Redding. It looks a little warmer to start, but by the end of the week, look at that, 94 degrees by Sunday. We're truly in a nice pattern for this time of year.
90s in July, crazy good news. All right, thank you, Brian. Time now for sports.
We're talking some big.
Speaking of cool, we get some cool weather coming up this week for the first week of August.
For the first week of August, and those of us who have been around for a while, we know that August can be one of those things where you just can't peel off enough clothes.
Oh, absolutely.
This week, it's like, hey, put a jacket on in the morning.
Yeah,
well,
yeah, I don't know if we'll do that. All right, thanks, Brian. Have yourself a great night, and we'll see you back here next weekend. Good night.
Thanks for watching Action News at 11 on CBS 12.